It's showtime! I'll sacrifice your swordsman of Landstar and I'll summon Jinzo! The end is near, Wheeler!
Your boy Goofy Legacy bringing you guys another deck profile. Before I get the profile started, I just wanted to say thank you to my 13 followers. I know it's like not a big milestone, but you know what? From the bottom of my heart, I really appreciate you guys. If you guys enjoy this content, leave some comments down below. I would love to hear from you guys. If you're not subscribed, start subscribing. But yeah, just want to give a special shout out to you to the first 13 that are subscribed to my YouTube channel. I appreciate it a lot, you guys. We're gonna keep grinding. We're gonna keep going what we do. Deck profiles and openings and any Yu-Gi-Oh related, we will be popping off on this video. Right now we're on a small channel, but the first 13, big shout out to you. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this Jinzo deck profile. It's a competitive build that I have. If you guys do want to see a more pure build and a fun version, I will have a couple ideas for it that'll make it semi-competitive. But if you guys do want to pop off with a Jinzo and make people be like, what the fuck, this is the build for you guys. And again, thank you so much for the 13 followers. And everybody else, don't forget to like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. Thank you guys so much. Shout out to the 13. El 13 way. Okay, YouTube, this is my Jinzo deck profile. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. So this is a competitive build for Jinzo, as competitive as it can be. We did get a lot of support for the Jinzo deck itself and the Legendary Duelist. Honestly, it's not the best support in the world, but it is support after all. We got a Searcher, we got some ways to summon him, but honestly, I think this is the best way for it to be competitive-wise. If you guys do want a pure Jinzo build where we're just using Jinzo cards, I guess that deck would have to be kind of more like a control, I would say control stun deck. There we go. That would be the best way to run a pure Jinzo deck. Would be a control stun deck. If you guys do want to see that, let me know. I'll make a deck for you guys. But at the moment, if you guys do want to run a competitive version of Jinzo, this is the way to go. And again, hopefully you guys like this video and leave any comments if you guys have any comments you guys want to have out there. So let's start off with the monsters. We're gonna go with triple Jinzos. Obviously, he is your main deck card up to the profile. Not the best card because a lot of decks don't really run a lot of traps, but he's mostly there for OTKs and FTKs, and he is your star card. Up next, we run the triple Jinzo, the Machine Menace. Pretty dope card, if I do say so myself. Pretty much you run the triple just so you can have easier access to Jinzo. Honestly, you want to have him and Jinzo in your opening hand. Kind of weird to say that you want 2 bricks in your hand, but they're not much of a brick if you have a third piece, which we will talk about shortly. But this is what you want to have, and in order to have 2, 1 of each in the deck, in the hand, early hand, I would say run 3 of each. I tried running 2 and 2 or 2 and 3, but it just wasn't opening hands as easily, so 3 is the best way. And this is the third piece of the 3 cards you want to have in your hand to summon Jinzo really easily. You're going to go with triple Dark Beckoning Beast. With this card, you're able to summon Jinzo first turn and pretty much stun your opponent from using any trap cards, like example impermanence. So there you go, triple Dark Beckoning Beast. Up next, we're going to run the 1 Chaos Summoning Beast. Just need the 1. I don't really want to see this opening hand. It's always good to search it with Dark Beckoning Beast. So Chaos Summoning Beast is always good to search. That way you have extra cards in your hand, and totally you're gonna have 5 cards in your hand, or 6 if you're going second. Preferably you want to go second with this deck, but if you're going first, you have 5, and you're already using the 3 slots for the 2 Jinzos and the Dark Beckoning Beast, so you want to have 2 cards in hand for extenders and stuff like that. So the 1 Chaos Summoning Beast is just perfect since I don't want it to see it in my opening hand. Up next, we do run some Phantom Knights. So we do run the Phantom Knights of Silent Boots, and we run the 1 Phantom Knights of Ancient Cloak. This is a 1 card Anaconda, so you can't go wrong with that. But it does pretty much help you out in your combo, especially if you're opening up your hand with those 3 cards. This is pretty much easy access to go for not only an Anaconda or any other Link Negate, but also Jinzo. And you pretty much have a hefty board because of these cards. So you can't go wrong with that. And 101 is just perfect. We do run the one Dragon Buster Destruction Sword. You just need the one. Like I said, we want to have our stun deck. We want to have control of the deck somewhat. And this is the best way. Not only if you clear your opponent's board, will you be able to stop them from using their extra deck, but on top of that, if you go first, it's just stopping their extra deck for some reason. So it's always a good card. Like I said, we do run the Anaconda, so obviously we're going to run the the Red Eyes Dark Dragoon profile. So we do run the Red Eyes Black Dragon and a Dark Magician in the deck, just because it is the most strongest card in the format at the moment. So one of each for that. We do run the one Plague Spreader, since we are no longer able to use Jesnicron. Plague Spreader has taken up its mantle and is doing perfectly well. Then we do run the side frame package as your hand traps. So you do run the 3-in-1. You obviously not only do you get a tuner on the field, but on top of that you also get to negate your opponent's effect. So it's a really good hand trap in this format. And then we do run the triple Ash Blossoms, generic hand traps. You can switch this out for any other card. But yeah, this is just generic hand traps that you want to have your opponent, especially since you're going second, trying to slow them out as much as possible. We do run triple Law of the Cosmos. This is the last Jinzo card that we use. We don't use too many Jinzo cards, like I said. A lot of them weren't very supportive. And if we do want to make this as competitive as possible, this is the best card to use. It searches it, so if you aren't able to have one of the other two pieces of Jinzo, the Cosmos gets you that extra piece. We do run triple Opening Gates, just in case you don't get that Dark Beckoning Beast, so you get to search them out with this. So it's always a plus on that. We do run the triple Allures. Like I said, if you end up with more than one Jinzo in your hand, it's not a problem. A lure you could just remove from play, so it's always a good. And you do run a lot of dark, so it's very dependent on the situation. We do run the one Monster Reborn, generic. The one Called by the Grave, generic. The one Red Eyes Fusion, obviously for the Anaconda play. The one Upstart Goblin as well. Just make this deck a 39 deck instead of 40. Since we do want to utilize our cards as soon as possible. And then last but not least, we only run 4 trap cards. We do run the Phantom Knights of Shade Braganade, whatever you want to call it, and then the one Phantom Knights Fog Blade. You could switch this out to 2 and 2, switch the Shade Braganade into a Fog Blade, but honestly, I'd rather run 3, just because it's not really dead. You know, if I see this first turn, this is an extender, and then a Menacing comes off, and then Jinzo comes off right after. So that's always a really cool card. You're never going to have trap cards in your graveyard, and if you do, it's going to be this card, and you already utilized it the way you want it to, so you can't go wrong with that. And then the Fog Blade for the negate, since you are going to be able to set a trap card. Once you're done with your Phantom Knights combo, that Fog Blade can be set as an extra negate, just in case you don't have that Jinzo on board. But yeah, just the one, just because it's searchable. Don't want to see it opening hand. It's not very good opening. I mean, it's good opening hand since it's a negate. Can't go wrong with that. But, you know, I'd rather search it and then have this off the bat. That way I'm able to special summon, have an extender, and on top of that have a trap card for the Menacing. So triple of that is pretty cool. And then let's go for the extra deck. We're going to go with the one IP Masquerena. We're going to go with the one Link Karibo. We're going to go with the one Link Spider. The Solomon Great Amaraj. That's pretty much your basic generics that you have to run in this deck. Every deck that's generic runs it. We're going to run the one Phantom Knight of Rusty Berdich. Pretty cool card. You can't go wrong with this. This is an extender for your combos, and it's great to utilize. So hope you guys enjoy this combo when I do come out with the combo profile. If you guys want to see that, leave a comment, leave a like. We'll get that going for you guys. One Nightmare Phoenix. Just generic. You know, you never know when you need to have something like this. One Union Carrier. That is obviously for your Dragon Buster. Like I said, you're trying to stop your opponent from special summoning from the issue deck, so they could go over your cards. So this is a perfect way to, you know, stop them and slow them down. And then up next, I know people hate this card, but hey, if it's broken, use it. That's the Yu-Gi-Oh model. We won the Creosar Hyco Fiber, and then the Link Cross. Can't go wrong with this combo. It's utilized, it's broken. We're gonna run it, we're gonna abuse it. We do run the Predaplan Verte Anaconda, since we are running the Dark Dragoon. We're also running the Appaloosa of the Goddess for the negates. And then last but not least, we are running some synchros. We're running the Run Herald of the Archive if you go first. Metal Marcher because, hey, why not? And then Trishula to end it up. Just because you go second, you could come out with Trishula and clear up some board place. And you guys are set. That's pretty much it for the deck profile. If you guys did enjoy this video, leave a like and please subscribe for more Yu-Gi-Oh content. If anything, leave a comment for any questions you may have. And also, if you guys do want to see that pure Jinzo build, like I said, it's going to have to be a control stun deck. Hope you guys leave a comment if you guys want to see that. But this is pretty much what competitive Jinzo deck would look like. Thank you so much. Goodbye.